today is about a woman called Emma, who's a kind of lobbyist and PR person for the fossil fuel industry. And one day she has a very important business appointment, but the person that turns up isn't quite who she expects her to be. It actually turns out that the person that comes to visit her is her daughter from the future, with some pretty bad news.
It's about generational blame in terms of current affairs, so climate change, Brexit, all these things that young people are feeling very scared and angry and kind of victims of past generations. But what this piece discusses is it the individual, is it institutional, whose fault is it anyone's fault, and what can we do to talk about it, and what is it that makes it happen?
What's the ultimate thing that could cause a rift in my generation's relationship with our children in the future? Are we the good guys in this? We're probably not the good guys in this. How are we going to explain ourselves? It's not a sci-fi play. It's a play about a relationship between a mother and a daughter, and about kind of intergenerational responsibility, intergenerational blame, and kind of what we inherit and what responsibility we have for the future.
I remember the smell of toast. I remember being sick, sleeping with my head facing the back of the sofa, away from the TV playing cartoons. The sanctuary of a tight hug. Tighter. My mother's skin, close up. I pinch her face, gently, I know, and move it around. Pull her eyelids open, draw the corner of her mouth up in a half grin. Her skin is pale, fine blue veins through it, especially her eyelids. Little dents between her eyes, around her mouth. Her lips are almost translucent. She's smiling now. Her hands are warm and dry and safe. She sings in the shower. I'm on the floor now. There are bits of dust on the floorboards, a woodlouse, a raisin flicked under a chair. Treasures.
Emma? Oh, shit. Hi? No, not yet. Yeah, I did. I had a... Yeah, I did, yeah, thank you. No, I won't be. Yes, I can handle. I know it is, yeah, I know. Look, yeah, I promise. I can do this. Yeah, I will, absolutely. Yeah, thank you. Okay, yeah, I will. No, thanks. I think that's, okay, yeah, thank you. Thanks, okay, I'll see you on Monday. Bye. Hi, Charlotte? Hello, yeah, Emma? Yes, yeah, do come in. Is everything, no. Yeah, no, you look... Nothing, actually, everything is great to meet you. Right. Lovely to meet you, Emma, and thank you so much for seeing me on Sunday. It's been hectic. Likewise, Charlotte. And not at all, really. Not at all. Absolutely fine. Great, in fact. We often just par for the course for us, you know. Are there others in today? Oh, no. I mean, not today, no. Can I get you anything? Tea, coffee, water? No, thank you. I'm fine. Okay, well, please do sit down. Thank you. Oh goodness. We've had a refurb and it's all these standing, is better for your back, apparently. I had to angle just to get this. Although, actually, I do like standing. It's good for the productivity. Anyway, just a sec. I'll get some. Hang on. Please.
Thank you.
Right. Well then, let's if you were. Yes. Well, first of all, on behalf of the firm, I'd like to say how pleased we are that you have chosen to discuss this proposal with us. Sellers Nottingby have had a long productive association with your predecessor company, and we are just absolutely perfectly delighted that you've chosen to retain us after the spin-off. Yeah, and can I just add, for me personally, the very first matter I worked on as a trainee for your predecessor company, so I'm delighted to have been given the opportunity to take the lead on this. Great. It's very much a specialist area interest of mine, as a matter of fact.
Oh.
Shall I run over my understanding of the proposal? Yes, please. Okay, so you are proposing an exploratory hydraulic fracturing project in a green space location just outside the location being beneath what is currently Greenleaf's National Park.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. And that is currently an area for biodiversity importance. But you have done some due diligence, some extensive due diligence. Fantastic. Well done, you. Which suggests the presence of shale gas.
That's correct.
Great.
Yeah.
And how would you like us to help you?
Sure. Right. We are a startup. We have a number of influential investors, but we do require assistance in some specific relationship areas like relationships and initial factors. Because Greenleaf's National Park is currently designated a protected area, as of course you are aware, naturally. Thank you. No, sorry, that was shit.
I beg you. Will? Please.
Thank you.
Right. Well then, let's, if you yes. Well, first of all, on behalf of the firm, I'd like to say how pleased we are that you've chosen to discuss this proposal with us. Sellers Nottingby have had a long productive association with your predecessor company, and we are just absolutely perfectly delighted that you have no... Well,
as you are of course aware, we have a number of influential investors, but we do require assistance in some specific areas with matters connected to certain relationships. Of course, there are a number of permits to be obtained, which we will require assistance on with an ongoing basis, but as the proposal currently stands, there is an initial factor to clear, because, as you are no doubt aware, Greenleaf's National Park is currently designated a protected area.
Due to the biodiversity factor, of course. Between you and I always think biodiversity sounds like a type of washing powder.
Pardon?
Yeah. Anyway, so you would presumably like some assistance with removing that factor, correct? Yeah, of course. My thoughts at the outset would be that obtaining consent for these activities need not be as arduous as you might anticipate. Our consultancy is, as you would expect, well connected, both at a local and a national level.
A governmental.
Naturally. But the site is currently in the possession of the Long Green Estate,
which has on 2 occasions in the last 3 years sold land consisting of similar green spaces for development.
For fracturing.
For hydraulic fracturing, yes. Charlotte, forgive me, and I'm sure I'm telling you what you already know, but we advise all of our clients to avoid emotive terminology.
Emotive?
It's an industrial process, pure and simple.
I see, we're on the same page.
Yeah, and I think we will find the long reads are our kind of people.
Our kind.
As it were. Wonderful! So your initial issues are likely to be public relations related. Fabulous news, you have come to us.
Oh, fabulous!
You will also need legal representation, of course. A top draw team.
Oh, we are looking into options.
Well, I can pass on a few names to you. We have an outstanding contact book of specialists in this field. You can never underestimate. They may seem like crusties, if you'll pardon the...
I'm sorry.
But protest groups are becoming ever more structured, and with social media networks can be quite...
Of course.
So, I can sort you, ensure you're covered on that front.
Oh, thank you.
I'll make a few approaches on your behalf, and we can take it from there.
Yeah.
Let me give you my card. Oh gosh, these are my old ones. Bear with me, I'll just be a second. Diana takes a pill from her bag and puts it in Emma's water bottle. A card from Diana's bag drops to the floor. Diana doesn't notice. Oh, so sorry about that. Here you go.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I've left mine.
Oh, no problem at all. I've got all your details. Oh. Oh gosh. These bottles. I mean, you try and do your bit, don't you? Are you sure I can't get you anything before?
No, thanks. In fact, yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, look, I think you've dropped something. Oh, I'm sorry, it doesn't seem to be... No, it's, silly me, it's your picture, I just...
It's
it's West...
It's nothing.
Yeah, the name is, that name.
It's my sister's.
Oh, you have a twin. You are twins?
Yeah.
How lovely.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it gave me, well, because I love that name, Diana, I always thought that for my, well, I mean, if I ever had a, it's lovely. Goddess of hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you close?
Oh, yeah, inseparable.
That's really lovely. I'm so sorry, it's just because her surname is the same as mine.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's married.
Oh, funny old world. Fantastic. Well, anyway.
Oh, she's always losing things. I'm constantly picking up after her.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Diana.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you, Emma.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. I just called you,
What?
Diana.
Oh, you mustn't apologise.
Yeah, actually, there was a form, sellers not do. We always ask new clients it's a data protection form, GDPR, tedious, I know. We're in the middle of, we changed our digital signature provider, and the new software isn't yet, so yeah, I'm afraid did your assistant print it out for you? Oh, it's no problem, I've got another one here. Can I just get you to fill this out? Sorry, paperwork. And I'll need to ask if you've got any ID of your own, a driver's license, something with a picture.
Of course, I came home without my purse today, but I have my assistant.
Gosh, you don't have anything. It's just for money laundering regulations or something. I know it's a pain, but as you're here, or it may delay me opening the file, you see.
I'm sorry,
I know, I will call your assistant. Could he bring something over? It's only a block, isn't it?
I know. It's okay. It's Sunday, isn't it? I'll courier it over tomorrow morning, it's no problem.
Charlotte.
I'm best be off. Pleasure to meet you, Emma. I'll be in
Charlotte,
touch.
is this, I'm so sorry. We've been getting memos around the firm. Certain instances of, look, please don't take this the wrong, but there's been a spate of, we've been warned, people posing as clients, targeting some of our competitors' protest groups. I'm so sorry, but you're not.
Of course not.
I'm so sorry.
I have to say, Emma, I am surprised, considering the relationship between
I understand this is just a formality we have to, but before carrying out any instructions.
Well, I would have thought that
of course, I'll speak.
But I really must
I please have you.
That's what I can do. Good morning.
I do apologise. You've signed this, Diana. I'm calling security.
Facts.
Pardon? Just don't worry. I said I'm.
Do you mind?
This is. Excuse me. Who are you calling?
My lord.
And who's Milo? I'm sorry.
Milo. Oh, fuck.
I'm sorry, but if you don't.
Okay, right. My assistant. He's not picking up. I think it's not working. My assistant.
Yeah, it's Sunday.
Yeah, that must be what it is.
Well, I'm afraid I'm still gonna have to call.
Don't.
Who are you? I'm calling security.
Let me out. I promise I won't come back.
Forgive me if I don't believe you.
Listen, don't. Just sit down. I'm not here for any. Please, just sit down. I need to talk to you. This is gonna.
I know you're a protester.
Yeah, I am a protester.
Shit. Oh, this is typical. I knew this was going to be from the minute. Typical. Do you know what? They are going to haul me over hot coals for this. Hot coals. I'm already in. This is what it's selfish. Really fucking selfish. People's lives.
Hot coals?
Yes. Yeah, that's right. That's pretty appropriate. What do you want? You don't even know, do you? You come in here. You haven't even. You people. This is why you will never. I want. Well, you're not getting anything out of me.
Your computer.
Oh, because that's how you imagine it works. You just cover up your tattoos with a bad suit, sworn in here, and demand data, and I say, oh, okay, here you go. We have a whole team here, a whole infrastructure. What have you got? You made Rainbow in his fucking boat.
I'm not a protester.
Who are you?
Calm down.
What is your name?
You know what my name is.
Diana.
Yeah.
Diana what?
Well, you saw the card.
Oh, remind me.
Diana Corporate Bitch.
I've seen it anyway.
Smith.
It wasn't Smith.
Well, perhaps I look like a Brown. Clark, maybe. What do you think?
Don't fuck about. Just tell me if you are.
It doesn't matter what my name
Well,
is.
then obviously it does.
It's just Diana.
Stedman. I remember. It's Diana Stedman.
Fuck.
But that's my surname.
I know.
Jesus, what is... I'm not... Hang on, let me see that card again.
No.
I remembered it now, so you might as well.
Oh.
Well, this is a shit fake, isn't it? 2020. You were born, were you? Well, maybe Rainbow needs to lay off the weed.
Are you living in Birch Grove yet?
What?
Number 14.
I'm calling the police.
Great, go for it. Oh, look. Sorry, I'm in your way. Never mind. It's a nice house, actually. Bit small for you. The bathroom's tiny. You'll get an ensuite, though. Been off for quite a few years. You called the living room a Nat's ballroom.
John! He's the security guard. John!
I thought no one was in.
What do you want?
Oh, shit. Look. This is all coming... You don't need to be... I'll start again. I wish I could fucking... No. Look. It's okay. My name is Diana Louise Stedman. I was born in 2020. And you tell everyone you're a vegan, but actually sometimes you eat cheese just before people come down for breakfast. And me and Dad know because we can smell it, and we didn't tell you.
Have you got Dale? What have you done?
No.
Tell me where he
No,
is.
listen, I haven't got anyone. It's not like that. I just wanted.
I haven't got anything in here, okay? There's nothing.
I
Just papers.
anything.
If you heard Dale.
Your mother's favourite possession was a ring. It wasn't a fancy make. I can't remember, but it was purple and green. And she died before I was born, but you had it. You wrapped it in a newspaper under the bed, and you used to bring it out and show me. It smelled of mould. I think it was the paper.
I'm not listening to this bullshit.
It's true! I've got them all on my back. Look. You've got the same. See?
I can't, can I? I can't leave you here by yourself, because with the computers.
No.
So you are.
No, but I am always with computers. When I was a kid, I changed all your passwords for you. They were all on biscuit. Everyone the same. So you'd better stay here with me for a bit. Shall we sit back down?
You've been watching. What are you gonna?
Look, if I was going to make something up, it wouldn't be this, would it? Come on, this is, you wouldn't make this up. I just want you to wait. I'm going to have to just wait there. I need to contact someone.
Who? Is there?
Don't worry. My lord. My lord. I need to start again. My lord. Come on, my lord.
Who's my lord?
My lord. Still dead. Shit. Fuck! Shit. He's still fucking dead. I'm stuck. His lips are so dry. He's talking, but those lips, split sandstone. At the corners, a little blood, just a smudge now. I could brush it off. Maybe it's coffee. It's coffee. It's red. He's talking. He's trying to talk. Why don't you sit on the chair?
Why don't you? I need to stretch my spine. If you were well, you would know that I have trouble.
I know you have scoliosis, mild. You think it was because you used to carry a school bag on one shoulder.
Aren't you tired?
Will you stop asking that?
You'll get tired.
I am tired.
Well, you could have a rest.
You know I'm stronger than you.
Can I look at you a thing?
Still no.
It's like a phone. I just want to look at it.
For you, I guess, it's like a phone. I told you, I need signal. It's how I contact Milo back home.
So, it's still not doing anything then?
No.
Well, have you got any tools?
Like what?
Nothing.
You're starting to...
Oh, I am not. Why are you here? Can I have a look in your bag?
Do what you like.
It's empty.
Yep.
You're not armed.
No.
How did you get that?
It's my ring.
No, it's my ring.
It's my...
It's my wedding ring.
Yeah. Oh. Oh,
Shit! You stole it.
How?
Well, you must have.
When? We've just been sitting here. Did I take your
No,
ring?
but when I
Did I touch your finger? No.
Good.
Oh. Shit. Okay.
Okay. Let me look at you. Let me look at you.
Everyone used to say I had your chin.
You do. You do. I'm so sorry about that.
But I've got dad's nose.
No.
See?
So, what are you... Why have you come here like this?
To see you, like I said.
But you haven't, but we haven't. It's incredible.
Yeah.
And look at you. You were beautiful.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are. You. Oh, woman. I can't. It's just
And you?
No, I'm not.
You're there.
Oh my God.
What?
Why couldn't you just talk to me in the future? What?
There are rules for this.
So why have you...
I shouldn't be you.
So what? It's not allowed?
I can't tell you things like that. There are rules. Look what happened with the ring.
Well, will you get into trouble?
It's the least, don't worry about that, no.
What if it doesn't come back?
No, you can just keep it.
No, not the, I mean, the thing. The signal.
I don't know.
Well, what will you do? Well, it's, I guess you would have to stay with me.
Let's wait and...
Yeah. You can, though.
Thanks.
And it would actually, well, at least I get to spend some time with you now, before it's fixed. So, how are you?
We've just spent the last...
Yeah, I mean, tell me something. What do you do?
I'm a teacher.
A teacher?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Not a lobbyist.
Well, that's good for you. I don't think of it like that, as lobbyist. That's it's not really what I
Aren't you a lobbyist?
Well, it's more like managing affairs, public affairs, things that affect stakeholders.
You mean getting them to agree to things?
Well, that's part of it.
Tricking them?
I think the people I work with are not really trickable.
Arguing though?
Yeah, sometimes.
Lobbying?
What do you teach?
Geography.
Oh wow! Really?
Yeah.
I always absolutely hated geography.
I know.
Well, I think that is wonderful.
You said that.
And do you enjoy it?
I can't say too much. The rules.
Yeah, of course. So, well, what can you...
I don't know, to be honest, I don't know. None of this was supposed to...
Well, so what was supposed to happen?
Just, a visit, I don't know. See your face.
Something's gonna...
Don't start trying to guess.
Are you happy? Can I help you with it?
No, it's not like I'm fine. I am happy.
Yeah, I know we don't... I mean, you know me, obviously. Hopefully. Do you know me?
Just, no.
Yeah, but if you can tell me...
I really can't.
Well, but perhaps I can help.
How?
I mean, I'm your... Oh, sorry, it feels really...
Does it?
Well, but I do... I want to. Did you want to ask me anything?
No.
Because, you know, I don't have any rules.
No.
Well, it's very wonderful to have you here.
Thanks, I know, it's, never mind.
What?
No,
What? You can say it.
It's just that I wasn't expecting it.
Oh.
I don't know what I was expecting.
Me to be old and wrinkly.
No! You smell.
Oh.
No, it's not like it's just your smell, the smell of you. It's you.
Oh, it's lovely.
No, never mind, it's just you.
Oh, good.
Why is that good?
I don't know. It means you know me.
Yeah.
Shall we go somewhere?
Where?
I don't know. Get out of here.
I'm interested.
In what?
I don't know. Tell me about you growing up. What was it like for you growing up?
Oh, well, you know...
Actually, I don't.
Well, you must just the, you know, the usual.
The usual what?
Why do you want to know about that?
Well, I just wondered.
Well, it's boring stuff like, you know...
Well, you've never said anything about it.
Oh, didn't I? Well,
And you're always like this.
Like what? I was just a normal little girl, suburbs, dolls, you know.
And I only had granny and granddad on dad's side.
Well, not everyone has all their grandparents. Look,
Tell me about what you do.
Well, you seem to know quite a lot about what I do.
I don't really.
Well, you've made a very good show of it.
Chip off the old block.
Maybe. I need a coffee. Why don't we go and get a coffee? Sit down, comfy chairs, not these chairs.
Well, I shouldn't leave you
Why?
because I need not to see people.
Why?
Because of, you know, impact.
But you've seen me.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, were you going to wipe my mind or something then? Like, go back again before it happened?
Yeah, that was the plan.
Why did you need to pretend then? If I wasn't going to remember, why all the pretending?
Because, well, it's complicated. I wanted to make sure you were, you know.
I don't know.
Well, you were on your own.
Will my ring come back?
I don't know. So who are your clients?
Well, there are a range of different companies.
Big companies?
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes not.
People with money?
Mm-hmm.
Like who? What are they called?
Look, I'm not going to... I shouldn't.
People with interests.
Yeah.
I guess.
Of course.
With their own interests.
Well, everyone.
Isn't it anyone's interest to take gas and oil out of the ground?
Excuse me?
Is it?
Well, of course it is. People need to. Of course they need to cook dinner, have a shower, heat their houses, drive their cars. You don't want to give up.
Why are you a vegan?
Because it's better. It's, there's personal choices, right? There's the whole thing that's massive. I can't just, but there's choices, and we, I'm certain. You come here. Digging?
No, hang on.
How am I gonna?
I don't care who your clients are.
What have you taken? Apart from my ring?
The thing.
I left the room. It wasn't long.
Your name is Emma Stegman. You are my mother. You used to...
Anyone, you can have a fucking
You
move.
used to sing to me when I was little. You would dry my hair with a hairdryer and comb it and sing a song. You said it was your favourite song when you were little. And it was like my age. You were about 6. It was, kill it softly. You had all the trilly bits and you did all the trilly bits. And Dad said you sounded like her. And he was lying. The singer, Lauren Hill, I think.
You could just be saying, you could, it hasn't even happened yet.
Oh, Justin Timberlake.
What?
Your favourite. When you were a kid, you loved him.
Everyone loved him.
You called him Justin, fell me like a timber lake, and then you went, Timber!
Just like that. Timber!
You have to understand. This is...
I know. It's insane.
Okay. I'm not going to tell you anything about work.
Okay. Gosh. See?
I'm sorry,
I understand. I'm lucky you... This is obviously insane.
It's not my average Sunday.
Well, mine either, funny enough.
Margaret? Margaret! Margaret!
Your voice is quiet now.
We're going to have to get something proper to eat soon.
We'll come back, just give it a bit longer.
Aren't you hungry?
Of course.
When did you last eat a meal?
Last night, there were tomatoes.
Oh, I hate tomatoes.
Me too. But there aren't tomatoes very often.
Really? Why? How long did it take to come here?
Not very long. Well, actually, no one really knows.
What do you mean?
Well, it's instant. When you do it, it's instantaneous, but it isn't really. You start the trip, and then you're there. It's like a flash. You can't really know. It could have been days.
But you aren't hungry?
Of course, I'm hungry.
Because if it had taken days, you'd be starved when you arrived. Do you feel weak?
But I always feel weak.
You will? Is that why you...
No, nothing like that. Don't worry about that.
Have you done this before?
No.
Have you had a look at yourself to see...
See what?
To see if anything looks different?
Well, I'm not going to have age. Do you want to be that long?
How do you know?
Well,
Your hair.
have you got a mirror?
No.
It doesn't feel any different.
Well, hair might take a while to tell. Fingernails.
Same.
Not on then.
But I bite them.
Oh, you shouldn't, you know.
Why not?
Well, it's... Oh, I don't know. There's no reason really, is there? Oh, what are you laughing at?
Just remember that.
I'm going to remember all this, aren't I? If you are really properly stuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
You okay?
oh yeah, I just...
What's wrong?
Just... Oh, I think it's okay now. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Could there be... I mean, you said there, could there be impacts? You know, you said impacts.
That's what I've been saying.
So, there could be two of you. Is that possible? Would there be, I don't know, like, damage?
What do you mean?
Well, you're going to get born, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, I suppose I can tell you. Well...
What does that mean?
You know.
What?
You know. Look, I don't want to be loud. I'm pregnant. So I guess this is...
You can't be.
Well, I can. I definitely am the doctor.
But the dates?
What? It's just cramp. What's your birthday?
May the 8th.
When?
2020. I said, but that's...
Well, I'm 9 weeks, so that's, hang on. You have to add 7 days and then 9 months from...
From what?
I don't know, I mean, from what? That's my last period, so that makes it, due date of... May 3rd. You were born on May 8th. Yeah, well, that works. It's you.
Oh no.
Well, that must be. Oh, wow.
Oh, this is bad. This is really fucking bad. This is really fucking...
I don't know.
This is also new. It's okay. I saw no one knows. I thought I worked out the date. I thought I should have gone through the back. I messed up.
Can this hurt my baby?
I don't know.
Oh God, I've got that pain again.
You said it was just
Yeah, but now should we be in a different room or something?
What difference does that
But to not see each
It's
other.
still the same.
Oh God. The ring.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. Stay calm. Where does it hurt?
The baby. Just let me have my phone. I need to call. Diana. Look, help me. I can't. I need to. Why aren't you? This is you, Diana. If you can help me.
Diana turns around to face Emma. She's holding a knife.
Listen. Just listen.
Please don't.
I mean it. I will.
What are you going to do? Please.
I need you to listen.
I believed you. Help me,
Please. Listen.
You come here to kill me.
I came here to give you a pill. I've given it to you. To stop you having children.
Oh my God. Why?
Because
Am I gonna lose the baby?
I don't know. It's not an abortion pill. It's supposed to stop you getting pregnant.
Oh my God.
It was from a doctor.
A doctor.
Look, I don't know. None of this was supposed to.
I need to get to a doctor.
No.
Emma tries to escape. Diana stops her, knife to her throat.
I thought you were my daughter.
I am.
You can't be.
Shut up. Okay. Right. Have you got any painkillers?
I need to see a fucking doctor.
Are you bleeding?
I don't know. I don't think so. Let me think.
No. Have you got any painkillers?
Only for migraine.
Take some.
I can't take them because I'm
Just take them.
They're in my drawer.
No, get up.
It hurts.
Diana helps Emma up, whilst also holding the knife to her throat. Emma takes 2 pills.
Can I have my water, please?
No, not that one.
Was that?
Yeah, you have to swallow it dry. Better?
No.
No, sit down for a bit, try and relax.
You've got a fucking knife.
Okay. Listen, I'm gonna put it away, but you know I've got it. And I swear, will you listen?
Well, I haven't got much fucking choice, have I?
But I need you to just... Where I come from, it's not like what you imagine. I'm coming from 2050, and I don't think you can really imagine what things are like where I'm from. Are you listening?
Yeah.
It's hard to know where to start. It's like a disaster. It's a disaster, but it's all there's. I mean, I think everyone thought it would happen suddenly. But when it happens, it's not like that. I don't even know when it... You look back and you're like, was that it? That was it. They spent so much time trying to work out the bit that it was, the triggers and things, who knew what and when. But in the end, it doesn't really matter because where we got to was the same. So, for me, I think about when I knew it was bad. I was still we were living in our house, and it started with a light.
That was the first thing I remember. One day the light was a bit off, yellowish, like a yellow filter, and everything was normal. No, not too hot, no smells, but the light, and then clouds came later that day. They kind of crept up suddenly, and you noticed them dark against the yellow backdrop. It was very quiet, and that was odd too. No sirens. Bits of ash were dropping, like black snow. And by then we'd realised it was fires. It looked like a volcano erupting, but it wasn't. It was fires. Not fire, fires. The hills around us, they were like molten and all black and studded with red dots, and it was like hell had opened its mouth. But we only saw that afterwards online. They'd moved us by then. There were these temporary apartments, and they said they were temporary, but they must have planned for it, because they were. There was supposed to be a housing shortage, they said. But there were these apartments. We shared 2 families to a flat, and then 4, and then it went up. And as the months rolled on, we realised they knew. They were planning. And I don't know, their planning was so thorough. But then, really, what happened after, now, I know I'm lucky. A lot of people, so many people are fighting.
And why?
Well, because there's a war. What do you think? People are fighting. So many places, countries. These fires were only just part of it. But there were floods too. So many people had nowhere to live, nowhere to grow food. Animals died first, and then children from starvation. And there was so much suffering, sickness. And they left. Of course they did. We watched it on TV. Even you. Even when I was small. And it didn't start from nowhere. People were moving, but refugees, and it got much worse. It got worse. People were scrambling across borders, and no one could contain it, all those people. No one wanted to let them in. Bits of fighting started at borders, and we still thought that it was them, in those places. Not us. Oh, poor them. Awful. But not us. But then the fires, one summer they started here, it was so dry. But then we got floods too in the end. But even though it was getting bad here, it was still better for us, up north. And we still had our homes, and people wanted that for themselves. And why shouldn't they? They just wanted to live. They kept coming from the south, coming up, but not here, not yet, but closer. More skirmishes, and then organised, different groups joining up, splitting, joining different groups. And when the big fighting started, it was still in the south, in Brazil, far away. But it came to us in the end. In groups they started up underground. Anger was seeping through like water in cracks. And we didn't know until they started letting off bombs. Dirty bombs. London, Birmingham, Leeds, Cardiff. And now there aren't many cities left without ghost zones, they call them. Empty places, but really they're full of people dying. So I'm lucky. But plenty of people die where I am, too. Little things turn into big things when you can't get a scan. You can't get to see a doctor. You can't get your pills. You can't even get paracetamol.
How did all this happen?
You sound like them.
Who?
Them, the government, the media, all the grey hairs. How did it happen? What was the one thing that started it? As if it fucking matters. The only fucking purpose behind asking that is so that you can pin the blame on the one fucking thing, the one fucking person or company, or the thing that was done, and punish it, and everyone else can seal themselves back up and go on their way.
I'm trying to...
You don't ask me how, because you know how. Everyone knows how. How dare you sit there and ask me as if you don't know? Of course you know. You all know. In your heart, you know.
I don't.
You do. Don't you think I don't remember? I watched the news with you when I was little. I saw it too. No one doing anything. There how's your,
I think it feels a little better. So you are a protester?
Yes, I'm a fucking protester, but not like you think.
I'm not thinking anything.
Of course you are, I know you.
Do you?
Yeah, I think so. But I wanted to find out for sure, and I was right. Here you are, lap of fucking luxury, my flyer. This is a specialist area interest of mine. Well, it's a specialist area interest of mine for me too. Because everyone I know, we're all fucked. Do you know what it's like to watch someone die? I don't want it. None of us do. We've got a group. We made plans, lots of plans for a long time, and we're coming back, and we didn't ask to be born, and we don't fucking want it. It's all fucking stinking, burning, painful, suffering mess that you made. You! Actually, literally, you. And we didn't ask for it, and we don't want it.
To be born?
Exactly. But I've messed up now, and I fucked it up, and I don't know what's going on and what's going to happen. It's all fucked.
What if we could get to a doctor?
Why? Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to save myself?
Because I'm your mother!
I know!
Emma makes a run for the door, but it's locked. She fumbles in her pocket for the key, but Diana is fast and wrestles the key from her.
He's on the bed and he's looking at me. I think he's looking at me. His eyes are full of blood now. I can't see him. His rubber lips, his ponytail, his forehead, the lines, sandpaper cheeks, collapsing away. He's a landslide. He's gone. He coughs. The pillow's so light in my hands and soft. It's soft. He's still now. And I'm small. I'm separating from myself, flesh churning like wind around little quivering bones. It's so quiet. I wish I could strip myself back. Strip it all back, all away. Bones free, to sing out like wind chimes, ringing, singing into nothing.
Emma and Diana are sitting. Diana has the knife on her lap.
Are you going to kill me?
Dunno.
I know you think this is my fault.
It is your fault.
I can see. It's not like you. We didn't know.
That's just a lie, isn't it? I've read up on this, all the reports, they're there for you and nobody listens.
It's not true. People do things. I do things. I recycle.
Bravo!
I try not to use...
Oh, I'm sorry, I should have brought a medal.
Are you even sure that's why? It's not even clear from the science that... I mean, not everyone. Like, it's not even...
If it's so unclear, why have you got your own water bottle? Not only do I know it's clear, but at least do me the civility of trusting that 30 years down the line, I might know a bit more about this than you do.
Well, that's exactly... But we only know... We don't know everything. If we did, then maybe... It's a whole system.
You literally are the system.
If you can go back, why don't you just, instead of this, why don't you change things?
Oh, me and my group. Me and my group of like 12 people, like you say. It's a whole system.
Can I say something for myself?
I I've listened to you and you people my whole life, and look what it's got me.
You don't know everything, Diana. There are things you don't know.
Well, do tell.
Okay. Right. So...
You can't. Can you? You can't give
this
anything.
isn't fair. You come here, you know me, but I don't know you. But I'm prepared to love you.
Prepared?
Yeah, I am prepared. What do you... Look, this is... And you expect that you've got all the knowledge and I'm... It's not a fair equation, is it?
Don't talk to me about fairness.
You expect me to defend myself and I don't know, do I?
I have told you.
You've told me about the things that have happened, but they haven't happened to me, have they?
But this is what I mean. They have. They have started to happen to you, but you're not looking or you're looking, but then you're ignoring it. And more than that, you're carrying on. I told you, it's creeping up. It's like a creep. And each small thing is just small until it's suddenly a monster and then monsters. And it was even like that for us. Even after the fires, that was bad. And then the apartment seemed bad and we got used to it. Stuff breaks. You know, you call someone, they don't come, well, okay, you can wash your own dishes. And then a crack in the wall, well, you know, that's just how it looks. A while goes by, you know, a broken roof tile. You get a pan, no heating, more clothes, no food. What do you do then? Suddenly it's different cracks. Community first for what even is that? Who even knows their neighbours? Then friends, then family, then it's inside. What do you do about cracks in people?
That's awful. I'm sorry.
About time. That is the first time.
But you know, you can't hold me personally responsible for it.
Why not?
Because that's ludicrous.
Is it?
You said there was no point in pointing fingers. That there was no
Well, I know what I see.
But you can't always see. You had a house. You said, as a child. You did, didn't you?
Don't try.
Actually, no, you wanted. You wanted to know.
Everyone's got some fucking reason why.
I grew up in rooms. Not from the outside. From the outside, it looked like offices, red brick. I'd go into my room, whichever was my room at the time. They swapped us round sometimes, closed the door. And there were posters, my toys, second hand. I didn't have a lock on my door. Fire regulations. I was looked after though. But I heard that a lot afterwards. Have you ever been unwashed, Diana? Because nobody washed you. No one washed your clothes. Because Grandma and Grandpa had the crash and you had to go back with Mum. But she's not there, not really. And suddenly there are other people noticing things. Did you have Smarties for breakfast? And rooms go quiet when you come in? No, not for you, Diana, because you had more than you. You had money and a home and things. Because I was fucking working hard to make sure of that.
You built a lovely big house.
A home.
Out of money when all around us paper was on fire.
Everything was different. We had less things. She seemed less...
What was that?
I don't know.
I felt like I was being punished or something, a withdrawal. Always distant, but now just...
Turn it off!
Wait,
Turn it off!
Coming from outside!
This shit! Something's happening. It's gone. Oh God. I need to get out of...
That was your voice.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. That was your voice.
I did say that no one knows what weird things might happen. This is why
about?
I don't know, I couldn't hear it properly. You said less.
I don't...
You did less things punished.
What do you mean?
Oh, look, I think you lost your job, okay? Why? Because why do you think? Because there does, believe it or not, come a time where people actually start to believe the evidence before their fucking eyes. And they don't want coal and oil and gas anymore. So where does that leave parasites like you?
What do we do?
You get another job, less money.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because that's the worst thing.
Did it turn out okay?
No, have you been?
Did we? Were we secure?
Yeah, more or less, but you could only see backwards.
Am I happy now? You said could.
I don't know what I said.
I spread my toes, sinking them into the new carpet. It's coarser than I thought it would be. It's dark, but I know she's asleep. Her breath, in and out. I want to wake her, but I know she'll cry because of the surprise of me, asking for a warmth. I have no right to it. She'll reach out, arms, palms, fingers. The love inside of me she almost knows is there. So much is there. It's dark. My toes are cold, but I've forgotten them. I've forgotten myself into a ghost.
Oh, it's back on.
Maybe it'll
No,
start again.
it's on, but it's not online.
Maybe it'll start again.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, well, this is amazing. But this is
Don't get toys.
Yeah, how does it work?
I can't.
Is it like a phone?
Yeah, well, I make calls on it.
Well, is it like our phones?
What do you mean?
Well, they go in and out. You know, you lose signal, but it comes back.
But it's not the same sort of signal.
I know, but it's the same idea. Do you keep? Well, we keep things on our phones, like pictures. Do you do that?
Well, I can't show you anything.
Why? What's the difference between telling me and showing me?
Well, I don't know. I don't want to mess anymore. Please. No.
Like, I might never have a baby. Please let me see.
You press it here, and then you can see.
There's a lot.
Yeah. These are my pictures.
Oh, wow. How do I, Oh, here. These are since, gosh, 20 years. Oh, there's your dad. Oh, he looks, he's old.
I think he looks pretty good.
I can't see me though.
Oh no, give it. I have to go back.
Why?
Well, you said you wanted to see.
Why do you need to go back?
Well, it's just it's easier.
Oh, I knew it.
What?
I'm dead, aren't I?
Of course not.
Tell me how.
Are you sure? Think about it.
Really
Really
think
think
about
about
it.
sure.
No. Is it now? Is this? I don't. You can't just. It's not fair. None of this is fair.
That was when I was 20. She had asthma after the fires. She didn't have it before, but that's what happened to lots of people, isn't it? But she got it bad and she was sick. She wasn't old, but she was sick. And when I was 20, we had the heat wave. Do you remember? It was insane. It was 40 degrees and it was only April. No one could believe it. And she just had a really bad attack. We took her to hospital, but she had her inhaler, but they didn't get her oxygen in time. We'd been there 27 hours. There were so many people. We sat with her, me and Dad. She had her head on my lap. She'd been gasping, but she was quieter. Her hair was soft. I thought she was sick, very sick, but she would be okay. And at this one point, she looked up at me, and then she stopped. Don't be sorry. She did it to herself. She worked for oil, gas companies. She did this. She had to have everything. I had things I didn't even want. We were drowning in things we didn't want, and it killed her. She lost it all, and then she died anyway. Don't be sorry. She's gone, and it was all her fault.
I wouldn't have put it like that. I actually heard you. I did warn you. Yeah. All I ever... Just a not... I wanted it to be different. For you. What? I was with my mother too. I was younger than you. I was 11. I'd been in, it was called Ashbrook, where I lived. Yeah, Ash seems... Anyway, I'd been there since I was 7, but she only lived about a mile away. She couldn't, she wasn't... She had me when she was really young. She was never, she wasn't equipped. But I used to go and see her. Someone would come with me. Back then it was Margaret. And she used to come with me and we'd take something, just like sweets or something. I'd choose. Looking back, she must have paid for them. We knocked on the door, but that day there was no answer. We waited for ages. I think Margaret must have known. She stayed really calm and she just called for an ambulance. I didn't realise what she was doing. When they got there, she tried to get me to go back. She said, "It's okay now. They'll help you, Mum." I didn't even clock that. Anyway, in the end, we went in and she was on the floor. She was breathing, but she wasn't... And you know, I didn't even know that I cared. I hated her. But when she... well, it was later, actually, that day that she... I'd gone home, changed, come back to the hospital, and I was sitting there. I always wished after that I'd said something to her. I don't know if she could have heard, but I couldn't think of anything to say. I just sat there. She quietly, well, like you said, she just stopped.
So you didn't live with your mum?
No, I said. I lived in rooms.
That's different. Your mother couldn't help it. She couldn't help being ill.
You want something from me, Diana, and I just don't know.
There was one day, I was about 6, and I came into the living room and you were crying. You were crying or something on your laptop. There were these pictures of dolls, old looking dolls, and Dad came in and said something, and you said something like, "You can't get them now." And he looked at me and he said something like, "We'll get her another one, stop it now, we'll get her another one, we'll get her another one." I thought the dolls were really ugly, and I told you, well, I was trying to make you feel better, but you were so upset, you shouted at me. Later on, Dad came into my room and he explained that it was because you were hurt, and that sometimes when people are hurt,
They hurt other people. What kind of dolls?
I don't know, old dolls.
Bitsy dolls. It was what I wanted the most. As a little girl, but never. Every year, we got a shoebox of toys. Donated. Never a Bitsy doll.
Well, I hated dolls, I got them anyway.
Did you come here just to torture me? Because I bought you the wrong dolls?
No! You
Well, what then? Was I cruel?
No, but you were never really there.
Oh, you're angry because I had a job?
I'm still not fucking listening. A job. No, it's not because you had a job. Everyone's got a fucking job. You were physically there,
Well, what?
You were never a shelter. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird. If that mockingbird don't sing, Papa's gonna buy you a diamond ring. If that no, shh, shh.
Have you got a child?
No.
You were singing.
That was to Dad.
Why? Why are you singing to Dale? Is he okay? Tell me about Dale.
What about him?
Can I have another look?
No!
Is he dead as well? What happened to Dale? Tell me.
How come I've never before set foot in this room, but somehow it's still full of fucking ghosts?
How dare you?
How dare you! Off! Stop it, fucking hints. Tell me about Dale. You can't.
No one asked you to come here. No one fucking asked you.
I conceived myself, did
Oh, I don't even. Maybe it's better this way.
What do you mean?
All I wanted. I just thought I could make it different for you.
No. What do you mean when you said?
Don't ask me why.
You're my mother. How can you? No, this is not. Mum.
It's night. I'm creeping. No slippers, bare feet. Carpet rough like hay. I lift my secret feet slowly, pointing toes down first, then heels. Arching through the space like a cat. No sound at all. No sandpaper carpet rub, no cracking toes. Stop. TV in the staff room. Listen. Quiet. The dark veins of Ashbrook are quiet now. Corridors smaller in the dark. Some people get scared. I hear them crying for their mums, for the wardens. But now I like the skinny dark. I possess it. It helps me understand the mysteries, like these double doors with the big glass check panels like the doors in schools. I mustn't push these, now, at night. They squelch and pull, quicksand heavy. I lean, flat-palmed against the thick wood, cool and solid as cliffs. I look up at the bright green glowing fire exit sign. Just along, there's another sign, a blue one. Keep locked shut. This is my home, they say. But I can't go in that room. friends who live in houses. None of them have signs like this. Stop. Voices now, echoing down the corridor. I slink back. You think there will be quiet, but there never is quiet. Not for long. Not really. Sometimes it's faint, shouts, a lot of echoes. Never quiet. Always echoes. A door opens. My nightie glows pale green against the wall. I'm found. They're not angry this time. There'll be another meeting. But bed now. I don't ask for kisses. I've forgotten kisses. Next time I'll stay away from the glowing. Like a street cat, arching in the warm black, carving space from darkness. Building shelter.
Please, I need...
Oh, I keep hearing about what you need.
I will tell you about Dad and you listen. He was in the shop when it happened. The bomb, it went off blocks away in the centre, and he was there. He was quietly at work, his little shop, his little life. He was a quiet man, and the sky went brown. Not even much of a bang, like a lorry had backfired. And then a slowly a browning sky, but we were used to the fogs after the fires. He shut up shop, no customers anyway. But later he was coughing, like everyone else. By the time I got back, I still had my job by then. He was convulsing, sick. The next morning he was almost gone, which makes it sound like it was peaceful, but it wasn't peaceful. He was crying at the end, crying out and crying. He looked his skin, and there was no point in taking him anywhere. I tried to read to him, I sang. It took 3 days. And all the time I wanted to stop it. I could have stopped it myself. He could have gone softly, but he was scraped out of life. I should have.
Diana.
I should have stopped it. I nearly stopped it.
How could you have stopped a bomb?
Oh,
No one could.
not the bomb. I could have made it quicker.
Diana. Is this...
No. I just wanted to... No, I wanted to tell you.
It's alright. It's alright.
Is it?
You did the right thing. You did what you could. You could only do what you could do.
Do you really think that?
I'm proud of you.
Are you? I wanted to be safe.
I think I'm back.
Are you okay?
Please, I'm Lucie.
It's my lot. He's gonna get you back.
Please, you can. Please let me.
I can't do this. All this pain.
You're
I can't.
strong girl.
I'm not.
Don't be weak.
I'm afraid. No, I want to feel safe.
Oh, don't be weak.
I
called. She wanted to bring the meeting forward to Saturday. Today. No, I'm glad. A Sunday meeting is too grim. No, of course. I didn't mean, yeah, I'm happy to. Any day, anytime. You know me. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yes, I can handle it. Oh, yeah, I know it is. Yeah, I promise I will. Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay, yeah, I will. No. Thanks. I think that's, yeah, okay, bye. Hi, Charlotte. Actually, oh sorry, I assumed, I have a meeting? You were not Charlotte? Yeah, I am. Well, yeah. Do I need to call? No, you're not in any... Should we sit down?